Welcome to The Story Behind. This video series attempts to find the origins of some of rock's greatest songs. This week, we search for the story behind the classic collaboration between David Bowie and Queen, Under Pressure. Released in 1981, Under Pressure reached number 1 on the UK singles chart, becoming Queen's second number 1 hit in their home country, along with Bohemian Rhapsody, which topped the charts for 9 weeks in 1975. The song, which is still in steady rotation on most classic radio stations in the US, wasn't a massive hit, at least in the way that you think it might have been. It only peaked at number 29 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts in January of 1982. The first time I heard the song, during the fall of '81, I knew it was something special. Maybe it wasn't as big of a hit as Another One Bites the Dust from their prior album, The Game, but it was so original in its sonic landscape. It didn't sound exactly like Queen, and it didn't sound exactly like Bowie. And that's exactly what made it so great. Under Pressure was later released on Queen's 1982 album Hot Space, which I didn't love, by the way. Queen had a new dance-heavy, disco-influenced sound. The album's single, Body Language, peaked at number 11 on the US charts. It's hard to imagine that Body Language, which rarely gets played in the US anymore, was a bigger hit stateside than Under Pressure. But that's exactly what happened. Much like another band that I truly admire, yes, we're talking about Styx here, Hot Space was influenced heavily by the direction that lead singer Freddie Mercury and his manager Paul Prentner wanted to take the band, and Brian May and Roger Taylor hated the new sound. Sounds a little bit like the stories surrounding Styx's Kilroy Was Here album. But let's get back to Under Pressure. How did that song even come to be? Well, the recording sessions took place at Queen's Mountain Studios in Montreux, Switzerland. It's near Bowie's home, and Queen's drummer Roger Taylor is a huge Bowie fan, and he invited the singer over, and guess what? Once they started visiting, there was clearly a case of a lot of mutual admiration going on. It was at that point that Bowie and the band decided, let's go into the studio and see what happens. And what happens is they made some pretty amazing music together, almost immediately. But that doesn't mean that everything went smoothly. In fact, according to people that witnessed this historic recording session, it sounds like Bowie and Freddie Mercury, well, they didn't always see eye to eye. Interestingly enough, everyone agrees that out of the ashes of some pretty darn heated arguments came the genesis for Under Pressure. And apparently there is more musical goodness that came out of this collaboration than was previously thought. Peter Hintz, who was head of Queen's road crew, says that there is a hidden cache of music that very few people have ever heard. In his own words, he said, there was other material Queen recorded with Bowie that never got released. He was in the studio with them when they performed and recorded it. Hintz recalls they performed some original songs they did together and also some covers. They were just jamming in the studio and it all got recorded. All the young dudes, all the way from Memphis and various other rock classics. So, there you have it, a musical gem that came out of a mutual admiration session between two great, legendary artists. And a hint that there is more out there. Hey, they may not be all as wonderful as Under Pressure, but boy oh boy, I would still love to get my hands and ears on that bootleg recording. What do you think? Would you like to hear more from Queen and David Bowie? Let me know in the comments section below, and while you're at it, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That's how I'll know if I should make more videos like this one. But most importantly, as always, thank you so much for watching.